So
Yeah.
now,
Good afternoon. My name is Mr. Summerlin, Leon Summerlin. I'm going to give a presentation on how to prepare cornbread. I'd like to introduce you, one of my audience. So I'm first to ask Duncan, Mr. Harrison, and Ms. Davis. The recorder going to be Mr. Crespo. My recorder is Mr. Crespo. Here I'm going to give you a presentation on how I prepare my cornbread. Cornbread is a dish that originated by the Native American, according to the Native American, grinding in corn into what is known a meal, added with salt, water, and cooked over a flame until it's cooked the right temperature. Basically, when you're preparing cornbread, I prepare my cornbread. Basically, all I do is use 2 cups of flour, self-rising flour, 1/2 cup of cornmeal, 2 sticks of butter, 1 teaspoon of salt, and if you like, you can also get what they call baking powder or baking soda. Some say baking powder. What that does, it assists the cornbread to rise after you prepare it. Also, what I also do is preheat the oven at 400 degrees, and once get 400 degrees, I drop it down after 5 minutes down to 350. I also preheat some oil, 1 cup of oil. Now we're going to talk about mixture. I use 2 eggs, put it in a nice sized bowl. I take a mixture. Some like to use their hand. I like to use a mixture that would mix it pretty well. I put it inside there with the good hot oil. Once I mix all three of them, you can use cup pans, regular pan, deep pan. It's all the cast iron skillet. There's different ways you can use it. Once I put it in the oven, once I mix it all, pour it in the oven, and basically it can take anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes based on how you like to prepare your cornbread. Upon cornbread cooked for 30 to 45 minutes, I'll let it sit for approximately 10 minutes to cool down. That way, once you take it out of the container, it will come out of the pan pretty easily. Unfortunately, I would not be presenting the measurement in person to use because it will give away my secret and the perfect pan of cornbread or corn muffin. If you like, anytime at the conclusion is, if you want to, you can come to me and I can give you the minimum size special ingredient that I use in my cornbread, but I would not give you the exact ingredient of my cornbread. If you like to have any questions at this time, you can do so if you like.
I have one question.
Yes,
Is it better in the skillet or just your regular pan?
the skillet. I prefer the skillet.
Cast iron.
Cast iron, can't go wrong. That's old school.
Okay.
Do I have any other questions?
You don't use sugar in your ingredients, do you?
Some do and some don't. It's all depends who I'm preparing it for. If I'm preparing for someone like if they're diabetic or something like that, I do not use sugar. Now, in some cases, I do use sugar, which is a cup of sugar or 1/2 cup. It all depends on the audience. In conclusion, the taste bud are the flavor plateau of the soul. Every person has a different set of requirement, different amount of various ingredients to conform of his or her own taste, as I said before. I just presented to you the ingredients that make the perfect pan of cornbread, corn muffin, and I hope you will use this information to cook a perfect cornbread, corn muffin for your family. Also, you can go into reference cornbread 2000. You can retrieve it at www.indian.org.article/cornbread HTMLS as effective 25 August 2015. Thank you and God bless.